Hello, everyone. How are we all tonight? I hope we are doing good. We are alive. Let's share this out. Let's see. Uh, Go live. We are live November 21st, 2023. Let's share. We're sharing Twitter. And we'll share in our Discord. Let's see. There we go. We have shared. Okay. So how is? I hope everybody is good tonight. Sid, it's another Tuesday. I've got my new glasses for everybody to see. Um, See whether we can get anybody by posting an invite over on one of our chats in um, Twitter, one of our old groups. It's been a while since we posted a link anywhere. Let's see. We'll post the link in Cross Comics Warriors 1.2. And see whether that gets anybody that's in that group. I don't even know who's in that group anymore. And hello to the couple people watching. Glad to have you here. This is just a chill stream. I sit back, relax, talk about this, that, whatever. Sometimes panelists come on and I do the exact same thing. Hopefully, we talk about this, that, interact with the chat, talk to you guys about whatever. Um, so, what is there to talk about? A lot. Black Friday, of course, is coming up. I plan on going on Friday to Best Buy. Well, they're more than just computers, but they got a lot of computer stuff. I'm going to be going there and get myself a new hard drive. I'm going to come back, hopefully get a program that will allow me to restore my old hard drive, or not restore it so much as recover the information from it. And hopefully that'll take less than a day, but somehow with how much information it has on it, that is probably going to take a couple days, at least, maybe longer. But it is what it is, right, folks? Uh, so, if we get a few more people here, I might show off some things. Um, Let me see who is in that group, anyways. We got Tank Fair, Trusted Sidecut, Goodyear Dog, Press, Lorenzo, Rex, Devil Flyer, Marsupial, Eric Hyuga, Matt Cosson. Oh, new metal. Metal might actually. And our friendly neighborhood Ninja. So who knows who we might see, if any of those guys. Uh, it's been a while since I posted in there. They might not realize that it's me posting. some other people post stuff in there. I'm not sure whether anybody pays attention. It's an old group that I, but uh, my cousin sounds like she's coming out of her room to do some stuff on her computer. So, what shall we say? What shall we say about the drunken sailor so early in the morning? I don't know what to talk about. Hey, Mrs. Dillard, how are you? Hello to you. Hi back to you. Oh, we got somebody here. We got Tank. Hey, Tank.
What's up, Rick? How you doing,
Uh,
my friend?
not too bad. Just chilling and sitting back and hoping some people will come on that I can
Yeah,
interact with because I am just, you know, not
yeah,
much to talk about, but you know,
yeah, man. No,
yeah,
I'm sorry I haven't been around, man.
yeah. My third week sort of homeless. I'm staying with my cousin, but I do
All
not
right,
have a place of my own. And hello, Sketchbook. How are you? So, you know,
it's cheap out where I live, man.
yeah. Yeah, well, that's also in the States.
It's true. No,
Although,
I've been trying to talk several friends into moving out here. I'm like, dude, it's a good town.
yes, it has. Well, you were here a couple weeks ago, I think, Mrs. Dillard, in the chat, anyways. Um, but yeah, January, actually, third half, the second half, sometime in the 20s of January, I'm actually thinking about going out west for about a month and a week, about 5 weeks, out to
Okay.
Vancouver area. Well, it might be longer than that if things go good when I'm out there. But
But you got family you can go around and visit and whatnot.
nope.
No.
The plane ride is like about under $100 there. It's going to be under $100 back if I have to come back at the end of February. And I'm going to stay at I think an Airbnb
Okay.
for which is supposed to be a little trailer, the one that I'm looking at, on some land somewhere. So you know, it's
Okay.
going to cost a little bit of money for the month or month and a week, but I've got it, and that's if nothing happens here before I leave. I'm putting in resumes. I've been putting them in for about the
Good.
last 3 weeks. Haven't really got anything to bite, and I'm going to be continuing to put them in for at least the next month. Till just before Christmas, and I might even do it a little bit after Christmas.
Word.
Before I go.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you, man.
I need to get some sort of income so I can sustain myself.
Yeah. 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 You need to you got to get the hustle on, as it were.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's as hard as I thought it was going to be. Probably a little
yeah,
harder.
yeah.
People were
It
some
seems like you're managing.
some people were trying to convince me it was going to be easy, but to get a job in this economy,
Oh
but
yeah,
man,
yeah.
but, it's they're not willing to hire just anybody apparently. I've some job experience, not a lot, Well, maybe a lot, maybe not. I guess it depends on who you ask, you know.
Yeah.
But I got a new pair of glasses today. Well, sort of. I got them about a week ago, but I just picked them up today.
Okay.
My,
Yeah, you're looking good.
Just so people can see, get a little.
Yeah, it's a good shape, dude.
Yeah,
Look, they suit you well.
yeah. So what's been up with you, Tank?
Oh, life just decided that it wasn't. It just decided to just kick me in the nards real quick. I got sick and my computer died, and
Ooh,
so operations kind of ground to a halt.
yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm
That's
operating on analog art right now, so if, if you purchase off of this program, I'll give Rick half my money.
cool, cool, cool.
No,
Yeah, yeah. I should do one of those things again soon in auction.
yeah, we could do a fundraiser auction for you, dude.
Yeah.
We could, dude. We would totally
Well,
do that for you. You know us,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Well, I don't even need a fundraiser auction. Just the auction. How we used to do it. Come on, present work.
Yeah,
You see whether it sells or not. Sometimes it sells, sometimes it doesn't. Right?
yeah. Well, and hit me up on Twitter, so that way we can talk about Omniverse Incursion because
Uh-huh.
that's still on schedule to launch mid-February, and
Okay.
my computer is going to be up here in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on one component to arrive,
Uh,
and then yeah, uh, I'll have your Canadian Shield sculpt
cool, cool, cool.
here.
What's up? Master Panda's in his chat and he's asking me what's up. Not a whole lot. We got new glasses and just talking with Tank. It's been a while seeing how things are going with him. Let him know what's going on with me. Oh yeah, and there's something else that happened about a month ago, maybe a month and a half now, something like that. Um, I was seeing whether my computer would fit in this suitcase that I had that I
Uh
thought it
huh.
would.
Uh
So
oh.
I took it all out, right? Or took it everything apart, put it in, and I was putting it back up. I had a hard drive, an external hard drive sitting on top of it, and it accidentally got knocked off. So
Oh no.
and so that's a foot and a half, 2 feet. It banged up. I do not have access to any of my data that was on it,
No.
which was everything.
No. 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 No.
So
Oh, I know this pain, Rick.
Black Friday, I'm going out to buy a. I probably could have got it by now. I'm going out to get a new hard drive. Um, Hopefully, it's better deals than what I've been seeing, but um,
Maybe you can get a Geek Squad to like take a look at your old hard drive and see if they can do a data recovery.
yeah. Well, that usually costs a pretty penny, but that's sort of what I'm going for. There's a program
Right.
that through the web that I can
Okay.
rent for about a month for about, I think it's around $100
Okay. Yeah.
Canadian, and I'm gonna. I had it recognize my hard drive when it was plugged
Okay.
into my computer. So that was about a month ago. You know, so after I get my new hard drive, I'm gonna plug them both in, and hopefully I'm going to be able to recover all my
Oh,
data.
good.
Now that's not 100% at this point, but you know,
Now here's the question, Rick. Now, these Omniverse Incursion characters come with their own little He-Man 4-page comic. Where it was just one panel for the page, and it
yeah.
had like maybe a couple sentences at the bottom, or maybe like a character or two might say a word. We're doing that. We're with each of the figures. So if you like, hit me up. Let me know if you need any assistance. I've got writers. I've got artists. Anything that we need to do to get this done.
Oh, 4-page comic. Jeez, not a lot there. Eh?
No, it's. I actually wrote down the formula for this. Like I said, there was it's introduction, conflict,
Yeah.
resolve, and then hostess cookie. Right,
Oh,
you get your hostess pie at the end because It's just to showcase the character really quick, spark a little kid's imagination. The game is for ages 10 and up.
Yeah.
So,
And hello, Manticore. And yeah,
hey, Manticore.
he's in the chat. And somebody else that has not been in the chat or on the panel in quite some time. You may remember him. Some of the chat may remember. Probably most of the chat here will not know him. Brandon.
Yeah.
Yes, Brandon's in the chat, going by Pastor Brandon. So does that mean, Brandon, that you've become a pastor a few years since we've seen you in the chat? Manticore saying, "Yo, Tank."
Yeah. Hail Manticore. How you doing, man?
And if everybody also could hit that like button and share this out, maybe get a few more people. And the other thing that people can do for me, anyways, the big thing is just put my stuff on to watch. You don't even have to watch it. It's because I need those hours up there, so I can get the three. Start being able to get super chats and stuff like that.
You heard him. Jump on your sock accounts. Get busy.
Yeah. Because right now I've got because as you might know, a while back, a few months back, YouTube, probably about 6 months now or more, decided that, with 500 people and 3,000 hours watched within a year, you can you can get monetized for super chats, super stickers, and a subscription to your channel. And hello, Tim. I thought maybe I missed saying hello to you, but I meant to say hello.
It's Timothy Olsen.
Yes.
Creator of Melvin.
Yes.
I want to get my hands on. That's why I need everybody to be successful in their endeavors, Rick.
Yes.
Can't afford to buy it right now, so you better hurry up and make sure that there's plenty for me to buy.
Yeah.
I'll be quite cross with you. What's up, Sketchbook? Good to see you.
Yeah. Well, the great thing is, while I'm here, I made sure I have my comics on me. So if anybody wants to purchase my comics,
dude, for real.
And I've got some of my original art. How does the
I'm favorite illustration 72? I'm gonna go hit him up.
Yeah. How does the job searching go? My sketchbook, slow. I'm not sure how do you want to say that. I'm putting out the resumes, but very few are responding back. And
yeah, a lot of little bites.
Yeah.
Can you send me a copy of your resume?
Yeah.
Okay.
The real big part that I'm working on right now is I've added something else that I did, some web stuff that I did for a guy at church, but I'm trying to add the cross comic stuff and add all the stuff that I've been doing through my YouTube and making the comics and that. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Pastor Brandon says, and I feel a lot better too. Oh, that's good. Timothy says, sure, I can send you the link to my PayPal.
Yeah. No, I just can't afford it right this minute. I'm ends meeting and whatnot. But
yeah.
That's all right. I got Scalpel Zero coming out later this year, right after Christmas, before the New Year.
Yeah.
I'm launching in the dead of the night.
Well, there's something too. As long as, depending on what happens with my hard drive situation, I actually might be getting somebody to do Canadian. Well, I might get them to do Canadian Shield #3. Anyways, depends on the inks, but I'll have something to give them for thumbnails and stuff like that. I luckily have the script. I recently put the script up on my Google Drive or Google Docs. So, and me and Metal actually just went over that last Thursday, I think it was, to get all the spelling and all that sort of stuff edited.
Nice.
So that's good in and of itself. Let's see, Brandon said, like you said, I had a lot going on, but I'm back now. I'm trying to get back to what I need to do. Oh, that's good, Brandon. Um, but yeah, somebody on Facebook that I'm not sure whether I've been friends with for a while or whatever.
Yeah.
Offered me a fairly good deal. It was with coloring too. So I'm just gonna see whether we can, see if we knock the coloring off there, what the price might be,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna color it myself, to add something for that I'm doing on it, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides my character creation. Um, I'm
Well,
not
see,
sure.
I mean, dude, Rick, I've been a fan of yours long before even like Comicsgate. Remember back in the old Independent Creators Connection group and the fan art days, dude. Rick, you would just knock them out, and then it'd be like an avalanche of your characters. And I'm like, dude, this guy's got this crazy universe that's all actually like intertwined. There's stories and all this cool stuff. This needs to happen.
Yeah.
This needs to happen. If I were editor in chief of this, I would be flashing green lights so much you'd think it would be green or something. I don't know. I couldn't. I derailed.
And hello, Captain Finity. But yeah, it's
What's up, Fancy?
Well, we were I think it was. Well, I wouldn't say before Comicsgate because I think we became friends at sort of around the beginning.
We became friends after Comicsgate, but I was watching you on ICC with your art posts.
Yeah.
There, I was stalking you, Rick.
Yeah, lots of people stalked me.
Hey, I know a good thing when I see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that you could farm together enough guys. Somebody you should talk to is Jim O'Reilly. Talk to Jim.
Yeah.
Hit him up.
I know the name, and I know he's been in my chat. I think he's even been on the panel once or twice.
Yeah. I'll hit him up. I'll let him know to contact you.
Yeah. Well, like I said, and I've decided to do things slightly differently in my bringing books. As you know, hey, Sticky Art. I was planning on, releasing a bunch of books in one campaign, but now I'm going to be switching it up. My next campaign is just going to be Canadian Shield 3,
Okay.
and then the one after that's going to be Snowdrift 2, and then the one after that's going to be The Flame, and then I'll go back to Canadian Shield, do number 4 for him.
Okay.
Then number 3 for Snowdrift, right. And then number 2 for The Flame, and then number 1 for my next character.
I have a feeling there's going to be like release of Kaiju, like Pacific Rim. Eventually, you're going to get the double event. Yeah. We've had a double event.
Yeah, of course, I obviously I did do Canadian Shield 2 and Snowdrift 1 in the same one. Where's the script? My scripts are, most of them are either on my hard drive, which crashed, or they are actually a bunch of them are written down on paper, which is always good. And then some, of course, are up. Some are in my People Connect, who are part of my Yahoo group, not Yahoo, Facebook group, can actually read some of the coming issues of Canadian Shield, and
That's
of course
cool.
I have. Although there might be changes made to them, like there's some small changes in the whatchamacallit, the Canadian Shield 3 script.
So I gotta say this. You know what that sounds like to me, right? That sounds like a Patreon. Like that right there is what you get when you get into somebody's Patreon. Like you can monetize that, not to remove that exclusivity from your fan base, but
Yeah, but the thing is, not too many people know, or even when they know, they don't go and read these, things. And there's a whole bunch of bios there too of characters, although a
see,
bunch of them are.
dude, you could slowly leak that stuff out with updated art via Patreon, and you could show the before and after. Like this is how I used to draw this
Yeah.
out. Now, dude, people eat that stuff up. I had to close out my Patreon because it was just too many people to unsubscribe to. And I was dead broke. I was basically, my Patreon paid to pay for other people's Patreons.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've only got one Patreon at the moment, giving me $1 a month. Listen to Tank Rick about what exactly?
Or get a Subscribe Star. Dude, I just opened up my Subscribe Star, and I'm about to launch my various subscription services. Like, come with various perks and cool things, and I mail out loot crates at different rates for different areas in the world. I'm coming up with overseas perks because a lot of the stuff comes in. Otherwise, you just I have the $1 tour. And I have the $1 tour, the $3 tour, and then $5 and up, you're getting something in the mail.
Yeah. Oh heck, my Patreon, I think it's for $10 a month. You get a sketch card, of whatever you want.
Right. That doesn't cost but a stamp, right?
Yeah.
So no.
Well, and it costs,
the rest goes into, the materials cost is nominal. Right? The rest goes into labor, which is as it should be.
Yeah. I had a Skunk Girl getting that for the longest time. Over a year.
Yeah.
And I had a couple of people. I think you might have even been on that one for a bit, but you didn't really want to claim the artwork.
Oh yeah, no. I did the wraparound cover that had all the people that were cool at the time, which just shows you how the face of Comicsgate can change so much in just a few years. Yeah. And I also did a trading card.
Yeah. No, what I mean is, when you did grab one of the Patreon tiers for me for a while.
Oh yeah, I did.
I'm just saying, I think it was the sketch card, and
was it?
I think I tried to get you to claim what you wanted, but you didn't really have a place to send it or whatever.
Dude, there was a moment where things were doing like really good, and like, dude, I was even subscribed to like Ethan's sketch card, his trading card tier. The one where you got the trading card, and he hits me up in my DMs, and he's like, "Hey man, Andrew is wondering where to send us stuff," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, don't even worry about it, dude. I'm just supporting your endeavors." Yes, I would love a trading card, but right now things aren't, in a super great place as far as like being able to keep it safe.
Yeah.
So don't worry. Give it to charity. That's usually my response. Give to somebody else. Dang it. Give away.
I should probably start promoting my Patreon again. Although I think most of the people here know that I have a Patreon, so it's like.
But also look at other services like Subscribe Star. Because
I have a Subscribe Star too as well.
Everything is so charged these days that you've got to have different subscriptions and different product markets. Well, that's really what it comes down to. Do you have to keep your marketplaces separate from each other? Otherwise, the
Yeah.
customer's fighting. I was just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Just follow your colored arrow. We have the red colored arrow. We have the blue colored arrow. Go follow your arrow. I got products over there.
Yeah. For sure. Timothy says, ever try Etsy? Not yet. I've been tempted to. I'm not sure how I would work my stuff on Etsy completely.
Yeah, Etsy is very much kind of like an order on demand for products. So like, they order it, you fulfill it.
Yeah.
You can sell like pre-made items, of course. Like you always list your comic pages up there,
Yeah.
or any other kind of like originals. I do have a Skunk Girl of yours.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. That's something I've wanted to get from Manny for about the last year. Um, I wanted to get Skunk Girl. I was trying to contact him and get a couple copies, but
Yeah, dude, Manny is off in Mannyland.
yeah.
He's
Uh,
looking though, occasionally.
yeah. Yeah. I hear he's on mainland now.
Oh, that's wild.
Or he was transitioning to mainland. Last I heard. Every so often I've talked to Skunk Girl on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should be hitting up the comic book mom.
Yeah. She doesn't respond too much on Twitter. What?
Yeah. No, they kind of stepped away from the whole scene because it was just right when things were getting kind of stupid with the wannabe Romans.
Not transitioning like that, Joshua.
Manny's transitioning. It is. Hail Raven. Hail Joshua Hughes. Long time no see.
Massive says, I like the fact that we're heading into the age of decentralization, where you can support all these individual creators on different platforms. But in all honesty, it does get a bit expensive. Yeah. And it can get confusing.
I see what you did there, Jeff.
Joshua says, sub tank. Brandon saying, I was actually wondering what happened to Manny and the rest of the guys. Everybody's all over the place. What's his name?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, not you. I know his name, but I can't think of it off. That's Sketch, obviously. He went from the East Coast to the West Coast. I think he's back on the East Coast.
Oh, EORTs?
Yeah, ERTs.
Yeah, no, I talk to E every once in a while. Yeah, he's doing good, man.
Yeah, he does a show every so often on his
Good
channel.
to see you too, Brandon. Yeah, no, he's doing good. He's still getting things kind of lined up where he could start like working full throttle on Bo Recaneer.
Yeah. And then there's I think the guy that he brought in too.
The old dog stars, man.
Yeah.
Ryan Cardinal still lurks.
Yeah.
Although I haven't seen the Copic Kid in a long time.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking. The Copic Kid.
He hates that nickname too. But it works. It works so well.
Brendan says, I also missed you guys a lot too, I gotta say. Well, that's good. We missed you. You have been talked about many times on this channel in term. Joshua can attest. Joshua was around for him, so Joshua knows Brandon.
So Joshua will get a kick out of this. My kids love watching the Hail Raven video on the Cult of Raven channel. Like, my kids request it. They want to see the Raven video again.
Well, that's good.
And it's basically just it's a super cut of a whole bunch of screamers and stuff. Hailing Raven and talking why Raven is so awesome and why Starfire sucked. It is still the best rivalry in all of comics.
Yes. The Church of Starfire versus.
The Cult of Raven.
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, let's spread it on to a new generation. That's what I've done. That's taking seed, man. Enjoy.
Yeah.
They spread it to their friends.
Yeah, and you gotta love what I got almost. Well, the artwork that I have on me at the moment that I can sell or do whatever with. It's in my UG box.
Ooh. I like the irony.
Which I actually using now as a monitor.
Oh, nice. Which kind?
Well, it's 16-inch, 15.4.
What brand?
UG.
UG. Okay.
Yeah, it was like $220 Canadian. So it's like.
Oh, there you go.
Even
if it only lasts 6 months, it'll pay for itself.
I had went to John's and I used his. His was a little bigger, and it's like, oh, I got to get myself one.
There you go.
And it's like, then I figured I'm going to be at the time I figured I was going to be having to couch surf, however you want to say it. So I was going to be bringing my computer along with me, and I was going to use. Can't really bring like a 40-inch monitor everywhere you go that easily, right?
Right.
But this, like 16-inch tablet that I can draw on, can act as, something to draw with, into the computer and
nice.
my monitor. So it's like, like a perfect.
That is like the potential definition of cyberpunk. Right.
I guess so.
That is what we call high-tech, low-life.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you.
Well, Brendan says, well, I'm not a government ordained. Well, no government ordains the pastors. They're ordained through whatever religious organization that they're with.
Yeah, the government just rubber stamps it. It goes, yep, that's all legit. It's not done for mob money or anything. Even though
he says just a pastor who wants to make sure the truth is told. So you're just a regular guy. You're not got a church underneath you, unless you want to call YouTube your church.
The Church of YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what? I left my soda elsewhere. I will be right back.
So I finished up my little square drawings today, guys. My last one for my shorts, the YouTube shorts. I'm going to be starting to work on some other ones. Some DC, some Mandalorian, some Marvel. And then I also might be doing some other ones that my cousin has created using the dreaded AI, some line art. I want to hopefully make the building, but that's going to be a while for now. Facebook and YouTube will have to do that. What would they do if they put Starfire and Raven together as one character? What would they do then, says Timothy? I don't know. I knew that was going to be your response, Tim. Well, I won't say whether it's art or not, but it is something though. Here, let me show you a couple pictures she has. Where is- oh, this afternoon. Yeah. Get that. Yes. Jeez. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Will the next Canadian? No, it will not, Joshua. Rick, are you? No, I am not becoming a full-time AI artist. Like I said, my cousin created the bot using on
I've gone full Chad on us
no,
now.
I'm becoming a full-time AI artist.
I've been using these little square type things that I had got. I forget where I got them, but for like, I colored them like within an hour and a half,
Okay.
usually digitally. I scanned them and colored them digitally, and been making them to like um, shorts for YouTube.
Okay.
And before I had to move and before my mom died, I was doing some DC and Marvel ones through this Crayola art with an edge stuff.
Okay. It looks like it'd be fun to color.
And they've got some Marvel ones and some Mandalorian ones that I'm going to be doing now too. But my cousin recently has gotten into the AI art, although she's a great artist without it.
Yeah.
But she's created some um whatchamacallit, line art, and
Yeah.
she asked whether I'd color them, and I said
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Sure, it's just gonna make some shorts and all that for YouTube with them.
There you go.
AI is
Should
It's
make the
too-
image downloadable since it's already public domain. That way
Yeah.
people can just watch the video and they can download it and color it themselves.
yeah,
Tag me on social media.
yeah.
Show me your coloring. And then you could just show that stuff as well. You could build a whole channel based just off of that right there.
Yeah. Now I know AI art is very controversial.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a very controversial tool.
It's not something that I would probably use to especially make a comic book or anything like that. It makes some great
Yeah.
pictures. I can't deny that. But it becomes sort of a bit of an art just in trying to give it the description and get what you want because
Some things it just can't do.
Oh, dude, getting a good AI image is like trying to It's like trying to hammer in a framing nail with a sledgehammer. Like you're gonna get a lot of bent nails.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great conceptual tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm working on a project with somebody, and we're kind of using AI to kind of step outside of our regular imagination to find inspiration and come up with some some general ideas. And it's like, okay, all right, cool. We're gonna incorporate some elements. I think we've got some ideas here. How we're gonna do this because it's gonna be different than what you're used to seeing from me. We're developing a totally new art style just for this book.
Yeah.
But
Joshua says if you keep practicing, your AI art skills will improve. Yeah.
Dude, my wife runs a Redbubble that's all AI art.
Yeah.
And that gets us, dude. We're in tight times. You know what I mean? So you know exactly what I mean.
Yeah. I've went to a few, and I haven't tried for long, like 5 or 10 minutes or something like that. And I've tried to get it to do a Canadian Shield. Just make the Canadian Shield, the character, my character.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And it's never come close.
No, because it's not truly AI. It's just a dumb machine that is playing a really weird game of Photoshop.
Yeah.
It's an impressive game of Photoshop, but it's a game of Photoshop.
Yeah. And
we know that as soon as it gets fingers right, it's taking over the world.
So I'm not gonna be using it anytime soon for anything. The best I'd ever use it for at this point is some sort of background.
But coloring it, and then then she could you could link to the free download.
Yeah, but
because she's a good artist and whatnot, she can use this regained free time to do an original art coloring book. And be like, yeah, you can have the AI stuff for free, but hey, here's my original art.
Yeah.
Boom. And you drop it. People are going to get it. Dude, people ate up. You know who Louis Arroyo is? The science fiction fantasy artist. Does the paintings of the absolutely bombshell gorgeous women. Right.
Okay.
Dude,
I got a question.
I didn't buy into the hype, but a lot of people did.
Do you use WordPress?
I'm sorry.
Okay. My cousin wants to ask
no
me
worries,
a question.
Hold on for a second.
What?
Do you use WordPress on your website?
No. Okay, I'm back. My cousin just wanted to ask me whether I use WordPress on my website.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, WordPress, Wix, these are very useful resources.
Yeah.
Ray Haylock is now he's got a pay-for service that is really good. I'm going to be doing it. It sets you up an online, it gets your online store efficient and nice and good. And with a cool, nice, modern kind of interface. It's real simple for him to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, and helps you get that stuff set up. So he's in the affordable range for when you're ready to take that next step. But until then, Patreon, Subscribestar.
Yeah.
What? Hold on, I got a rampage of kids coming through. Hold on.
Yeah. Maybe next week, guys, I will grab some of my cousin's art and show it off to you, or scan it in.
Okay.
To show it off to you guys.
Sounds like a plan.
Because, like I said, she hasn't done a lot in years, or much in years, You know, I don't think she's touched a pencil to draw in like over 10 years.
Oh goodness. Sorry, that
And
was my children returning from the neighbor's house. They went over to have LA style burritos.
cool. And Tim, don't be sorry for having your opinions, whether they're right or wrong, or strong or weak. You have a right to your opinion.
It's true. Oh boy, the kids are all hyped up. They went over to the neighbor's house, played with their friends, had dinner over there. They had a good time.
Oh, that's good.
And the temperature dropped rapidly after they had left. After the sun went down, dude, the temperatures straight down. Probably gonna dip below freezing tonight.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Here's
Yeah.
like three of things which she create. I gotta switch over to. Let's see.
That's cute.
So this is something that she created. She had with the AI for line art.
Oh.
And so there's not a lot there,
Yeah.
And there's something else, and she's had to clean it up a little bit too.
Yeah, you generally have to.
And then she created a whole bunch of these country houses with a water wheel and rocks and river.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah.
Well, this is just one of them, but
It's cool though.
Yeah.
Looks
I've
like
got,
it'd be fun to color.
Yeah. She's got like 17 of them in all. They're all a little different. Some are very close to each other. So.
Yeah, if you did a time lapse of you coloring that, dude, that would garner viewers, especially with some cool music behind it. And there's tons in the YouTube library. There's tons in the Creative Commons library.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy peasy, man. That would get a channel monetized pretty quick.
Well, you would hope. Unfortunately, it may or may not. But I might do a shorts with them. And
Yeah.
I might do non-shorts with them too.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
But it's nice to just show like I said, a lot of the house with the water wheel, they're all very similar. So I'm gonna have to doing those. I'm gonna have to put a bunch of stuff in between doing them.
Yeah, Sheila Aliens made some coloring books and sold them on Amazon. Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, we're going to be getting this software that helps us make word finding puzzles and crossword puzzles, and I'm knocking out like themed ones.
There's somebody who might remember Brandon as well. Good night, Spoon.
Good night, Spoon.
And hello, Good night, Spoon. He says he just finished Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Yeah, I watched that.
I watched that a couple months ago myself.
I was like, eh.
Yeah, it was all right, but it wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, it was.
I think it might have been slightly better than.
Felt like it just kind of
better than 2.
I don't know, man. Death is the best.
I find number 1 the best. I was not impressed with number 2. Good night, Spoon says, which Brandon? The original one. Good night, Spoon.
Well, it looks like I've got to get these ones off to bed They got to stay up late tonight, so I must get their teeth brushed and their beds all nice and squared away and whatnot.
Well, thanks for stopping by,
Hey.
Tank.
Thanks for dropping the link, and
Yeah.
either hit me up like sometime this weekend, or I'll hit you up, and we'll start looking at details for what we need.
Yeah, sounds
Because
good.
I think I've got like 6 creators in on the first one.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's like 30 total figures. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun, dude. Fun on the bun.
Yeah,
It's supposed to-
and the great thing about me is I have lots of characters to work with.
Yeah, no, dude. Like you could have a whole series dedicated to your characters. Like
Okay.
that's the idea. Is that we want to grow this, but right now it's small. It's a bunch of it's a bunch of small creators. We're all taking an even share.
Yeah. Hey Tim, that's you, right, Tim?
Anyway, I'll see y'all later. You take it easy and good game, well played. And Charlie,
Okay.
my Charlie.
Later, Tank. And who's this in Discord? This Tim or Brandon or somebody else? Oh. I think it was Brandon. Okay, so we're back to just me. I wasn't here for the first 3 Brandons. Oh. Now I'm watching The Fifth Element. I don't think I've actually watched The Fifth Element. Hey Tim, if that was you, come back, or if you want the link for what's the name of it here? Let me know. You did not hear me when I was talking. It's free on YouTube America. Well, I could probably get that. Here, Tim, I'll send you the link for what's the name of it here. Twitter. There's the StreamYard link if you want to come on. I saw The Fifth Element a few days ago. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it to be as goofy as it was, but I liked it. Oh, that's good. Maybe I should do a reaction to me watching it. Oh. It's been a while since I did a reaction video and put it up. And everybody remember, hit that like button and share this out. There's Tim.
Well,
Hey,
hello.
Tim.
You're using StreamYard again? Is that the real deal there?
Well, I'm using sort of both. I'm just not using OBS to stream. I'm using StreamYard to stream to YouTube.
That's probably it.
But I had the Discord open, so I was hearing you a little bit. I just wasn't hearing you fully.
Yeah, that's a problem, ain't it?
And there was a second there when you and Tank were talking at the same time.
Yeah. I couldn't hear Tanky talk at all. I heard muffles, and then I could see his icon, and it's like I could see, it's like he's actually still there talking. So,
Yeah.
Shit.
Joshua says there's a Fifth Element reference in Blue Beetle movie. Oh, okay.
That movie was terrible. Blue Beetle. That movie sucked. It
Yeah.
sucked a hard one.
It's in a theater in the next town over, a small one that I only got to pay like about $5 or $6 to go see it. I'm thinking about going to see it.
You're gonna go see Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to watch it eventually. Maybe I should wait till I can get it on the high seas. But where can I
Yeah.
watch the Blue Beetle movie? I'm not sure. Joshua says it's on Max.
Yeah. I kind of felt like they were kind of preaching at the audience about like immigration, right?
Yeah,
Because it was like a Hispanic family, and the villain was a white lady, and right,
yeah.
they tried to go after the family in in their home, blah blah blah. And it's like, oh well, this is a stupid movie.
Joshua says he still hasn't seen The Flash. Well, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. A lot of these movies are all right, and they'd probably be all right if a little bit more all right if they weren't characters that we knew and loved, or somewhat loved.
Well, now, I mean, if you think about it, that's now all we're getting is superhero movies, and I'm personally kind of tired of it.
Yeah, I'm not tired of the movies themselves. I'm just tired of them messing them up. Because if they're actually as good as say when they first brung the movies out, say Iron Man and um, Captain America and all that, if they were that still that good, we wouldn't be as disheartened. Thus, we'd still be liking them.
Well,
Uh,
I guess it's good that Goodnight Spoon couldn't bring himself to support microwaving babies. So,
yes, but they didn't microwave babies. They only put a baby in a microwave.
which movie was that?
Flash.
Oh, shouldn't they flash fry the baby then? Eh?
Yeah,
Come on, that was funny. You know it is.
not that funny. I didn't really laugh, so
Oh well, shame on you for not getting it.
I got it. It just wasn't funny. And the reason it
Oh yeah?
wasn't funny is because I didn't say it.
You want to hear a funny joke? So, did you hear about the old man who was robbed for his Viagra medication? He told the police to be on the lookout for hardened criminals.
And here I thought he was told to stick him up.
No.
Judge was like, in quotes, they only put a baby in a microwave.
The only
Correct.
put.
Well, it's true. They didn't put multiple babies in microwaves. Just one, and they didn't turn it on, although somehow it dinged.
If Rick Piper was in charge, he'd have multiple babies put in the microwave. Vote Rick Piper, 2023.
I wouldn't have had any babies in any microwaves.
Yes, he prefers ovens the old-fashioned way. Vote Rick Piper, 2023.
No, no ovens either. He just would have raced them all down to safety, like we're used to him doing.
Ah, are you not talking about yourself in the third person?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
That was you trying to talk about me talking about myself in the third person.
Sure.
So how comes the plans from Melvin for
I am writing the script.
You're actually writing a script beforehand?
Yes, don't judge me. Shh. Don't tell anyone I'm doing that. I have a reputation.
Oh, you don't want to end up on somebody's list of saying, "Where's the script?" when somebody else didn't have a script.
Well, I haven't gotten as far as doing drunken meltdowns on stream yet, but give me time.
Well, if you're writing a script, you're certainly probably not headed for that.
Well, isn't it how you're supposed to go? You're supposed to pretend to work on a book, then you have a drunken meltdown, and then you apologize, and then you do it all over again.
No, I think you're supposed to write a script and then get somebody to put it into art form.
Damn it, Rick, don't you know who I am?
Yes, you're Timothy Olsen.
Goddamn right. Oh, pardon my language.
Although before, I think you've not had a script, but you did get your book done.
No,
Somehow.
Joshua, I'm not a cheater. I'm sorry.
Good Night Spoon says, Rick, I've seen Urban Legend and the Last House on the left. Nothing good comes from microwave babies. Well, I wouldn't
night.
think so. And hello, Carol. How are you? I like how Carol shows up
Yeah.
when we are discussing that last topic.
Sorry, Joshua. I still think it's cheating. I don't cheat. Sorry. I like to rate it myself.
Yeah,
But you can cheat if you want to. It's a free country.
yeah, I've seen some of the things AI has written. It's I wouldn't want to put that as a comic book usually. Joshua, did you use spell check?
Yes, but that's not writing the whole story for me, though, Joshua. Quit making excuses.
Well, I think spell check is like just getting somebody to go over your spelling.
Yeah, but it's
Just
still my
happens.
words, though.
Yeah, it just
And
happens to be a computer, not a human.
And a lot of times it doesn't. There's certain words it doesn't have in its database, so it doesn't. No, it's not cheating. It's not cheating when it's actually your words, dumbass.
No, that's not cheating. That's editing.
I love how people live by excuses and make excuses for things.
Well, of course, Joshua is trolling you because of your
Wow.
Zoom stance on.
Joshua, you person, you. Maybe Joshua's AI.
Joshua is the ultimate AI.
He's trying to get people to like AI, so he goes around, trolling people to like it. I don't know.
He's the computer. He is the computer that trolls. And suddenly we got a new Joshua account. Joshua AI. AI
Oh
Joshua.
no! Oh no! He's cloning himself. It's like the Matrix.
We do know Joshua has lots of accounts out there.
He's like what was the name of the villain in the Matrix? Was it Agent Smith or something like that?
Yeah. Mr. Anderson. There's something I watched too. The latest Matrix movie too.
Oh yeah.
More than a couple months ago. I'm not sure whether I watched it just after my mom died or just before.
They made a new one.
Yeah,
What was it straight to video thing or something?
No, I think it was in theaters
When was it in theaters?
last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Damn.
Let's see. Maybe. Movies in order. Do. Reloaded. Revolution. Resurrections. Okay, it wasn't last year. It was 2021. I do have HAL 9000i for my avatars. I knew it. Joshua is an AI recruiting program to sway me to the AIC. You won't get me, Joshua. Here. I don't see another Joshua. Not right now. He'll be here at some point. The Matrix reboot was not in theaters. It was, to my knowledge. Let's see.
So I'm guessing all your projects are put on hold, huh, until you get settled somewhere.
No. Right now, they're just more put on hold till I get hopefully get my hard drive redone. Because if not, I got a lot to figure out that way. Because, like if things aren't, I don't know how to put it. I'm trying to figure out when this was released. Put up.
Well, there's a lot of movies that have sequels that go straight to video. Just ask the guy who created Phantasm. That's a weird series.
Yeah. Resurrection. Let's see. It was released December 18th. Castro Theater. So, yeah, I think it was in theaters. Not for long, though.
Have you seen the Phantasm horror movie series?
I don't think so. You have been at this for longer than I expected. What? Beep beep. Oh, evil Joshua's here. If they can get to goodness food, then no one is safe. What
Yep.
made you think anyone was safe? You are safe. You're the master of the phantasm. No,
No,
phantom.
there's a horror movie series called Phantasm, and the villain is the tall man.
No, he says phantoms with Ben Affleck. Joshua's Alexa.
Good Lord, Rick, how do you deal with these people?
I don't know. Better than you. Are you one of these people?
Oh, I think I'm better than most of these people. No offense to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, no way that they'll take offense to that.
I make that harsh criticism with love in my heart.
Question is, will they believe you have the love there?
Shut up.
Why? Are you trying to smooth things over and I'm making it hard?
Don't let them know.
Joshua's Alexa asked, what do you mean by you people?
Exactly what I said. You people. You people there in the chat. You chatters. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna hunt
You,
down my address and kill me.
you think?
Anybody who's seen The Fifth Element would understand this response.
Joshua, a good night says negative. I am a meat popsicle.
And like I said, the response I gave, if you saw The Fifth Element, you'd understand that response.
Yeah. So what's the latest drama? No, make something up. I will never make any drama up. There probably is some latest drama, but I don't know what it is. I don't deal in drama.
Somewhere in on YouTube, there's somebody doing something where they have a meltdown and yell at people. There you go. Enjoy.
Unless you want to, unless you want to consider me looking sort of homeless and looking for a job, drama. And Carol laughs at, I believe, Timothy's statement.
Yes, stop being such a hobo, Rick. He's already got the. Yes, move in with Dillard.
Yes, not sure whether Dillard would appreciate that or whether the American government would appreciate that. I also watched Tropic Thunder a few days ago. Huh, cool. I don't think I've seen that. We can cook up some drama like Rick's awful pro microwave baby dance.
Yes.
I'm not for that.
Rick, why are you so
pretending to
pro?
be an OG?
Why are you
No,
so
Joshua
pro?
is pretending to be an AI.
Yeah. Well, why are you so pro microwaving babies?
I'm not. Why are you?
I'm not.
I heard it was you. You're the one that brought it up in the first place.
Lie, dog. And that was the extent of that argument.
Carol says, Dillard will build you a shed. And Joshua's Alexa says, now you get it. Goodnight Spoon says, I tried to get a coworker to watch Tropic Thunder because he likes good humor. he watched the trailer and said, "I don't like war movies."
I remember when I was a saucier down in San Antonio.
Anybody thinking Tropic Thunder is a war movie? Never watched enough of the trailer.
It actually kind of it's kind of not it's a bunch of actors being dropped into a war zone, and they think it's fake, but when it's actually real. That's what makes it funny.
Yeah, but
Tom
it's not
Cruise-
really. But it's not really a war movie. No.
Sort of is, sort of isn't. Exactly, Joshua. I'd have to say Tom Cruise is probably the best part of the movie too.
To me, it would be like saying Tim's Heroes is a war movie or war series.
Is that person okay?
Yes, my cousin's legs are a little bit messed up, so she has some pain in them.
What messed up?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, no problem, Tim. Uh, number one cross college troll, Joshua.
Sorry, I had to type that line. It's hilarious.
No problem.
No flicker fly a bitch fouls for you, player.
So what's new? Did I say what's new with you? What's new?
You take-
I don't know.
You take that back, Carol.
We need drama so that I hear that. So I hear Gable Penny Shot and Yucky Gum are actually conjoined. Good night, Spoon says, why would you quote the drug lord? Troll Joshua says, what's new, Scooby Doo? Well, my glasses are new, and they sell. And they sell black market pies. Saying it's so Carol says Timotei. Show the new glasses.
Yes. Show us the glasses.
I am. Best I can.
Oh no, they're coming at us.
Was that good enough for you? Do we know the next Scribbattle theme yet? Not me.
The next Scribbattle theme is cookies. Delicious cookies.
Which is tomorrow, of course. Scribbattle. I did like third or fourth place overall. I couldn't play last week. I saw the list they were using. You saw the list, but you wouldn't necessarily remember the place unless you had access to the list during the while playing. You know, like they call out 45, and you don't know, can't remember what 45 is. I had access to them this whole time. Okay. Thanks, Grammatically fingers not being just hit my points. Well, but they'd only have one person on that, and that'd be you. You say something?
No.
It's okay though. I don't know any anime. Yeah, I don't know a lot of anime. Unfortunately, I do a smart thing for some of these things. I don't know what they are. I watch the chat at the same time as typing, and when I think somebody I know might know it, I copy their answer. It's got me some points a few times actually. I've had no idea who it was, but so I just assumed all of them were sketches arising. Famous senators. Good things good. It's not a good thing. But then there's been times when I've known it and I can't think of the name right away, or I don't type fast enough.
Yeah, that chat has robbed me of a few points.
Yeah. Carol says, I think they were kicking around the idea of mascots or something. Yeah, that's the major problem with Scribble. It's a great idea, but they come out with too many. There's only so many ideas you can do, right? How you type fast and spell it wrong. Pick Riper. Yes, I do. Yes, my spelling is atrocious. And then some of them was just hard to know how to spell too. You know, especially when you're dealing with anime or something that's a different language. Even sometimes, English language thing can be hard. I get screwed out of points all the time because on my end it shows I hit enter first, but Joshua shows up first on their end. Yeah, I've had that a few times. Carol says, "One fight camp, my book will beat up your book." Troll Joshua says, "I rigged the chat with my mod powers." Yeah, but we all have mod powers. Yeah, huh? Says, "Oh, yeah, all my chats appear first." Yeah, unfortunately, the whole chat thing, it's always looks different for everybody because of the internet. Yours always here sooner a lot of times than other people on other ends. I I'm using my mod powers to time everyone out. My two books will double team people. I mean, hey, welcome back, Captain. And then Carol laughs out loud and says, "Ooh." To Timothy, yes, that could come out sounding wrong, Timothy. I don't like the way the book is looking at my phone. Just be glad my arch nemesis doesn't play. He would answer every question before the drawing is even started. And who would your arch nemesis be? Would that be Evan Hotep? Good night, Spoon. I don't remember. Well, things do. Alpha Proto. He says the cousin? Neo Valentine, maybe? Well, I think I'm going to end a bit early tonight, guys. And that's only half an hour early. But, we had a good show. Tim, anything you want to promote?
Nothing at the moment. I think Carol's feeling abandonment issues. He's like, fine, go, leave, bye. I'm expecting her to say, I don't care.
Well, thanks, Cut, for coming on. Thanks, Tank, for coming on, although he's from here to here. Thanks for everybody in the chat coming by. Everybody, make sure you hit that like and share this out, and try and get me watch my stuff when I'm not around to get things up, because we want those 3,000 hours for watch time. While I'm unable to do a good regular schedule like I was starting to again. Good Night Spoon says, Rick, tell Joshua to tell John to spend all my points timing out Alpha Proto. I'll think about it. So with that, I'll say we'll catch y'all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love y'all.
Peace.